Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to today's lightning round. And these are a little different than my norm. These are one card readings, and I try to get through as many as possible. No donations. It's strictly first come, first serve. And it's my way of trying to get through as many readings as we can for individuals. I will be back this evening, of course, at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is a little over 3 hours from now, which will be my regular, more in-depth readings, and you can make donations to get prioritized and things like that. But I know in a lot of those, the free readings get so long so fast. I don't get to the bottom of those anymore. So this is just a fun way to be able to get to as many of those as we can. We have a very snowy day here in Colorado and where I'm at. And so I'm hyper because snow makes me hyper. All right. I did want to let you guys know too, I did post the new giveaway that'll be on the 29th. So if you haven't checked that out, here's the link for the free drawing. So if you guys want to check it out, you can do that. Let me just pop out the chat here and we will get going. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying these lightning rounds. All right, let me just shrink this down a little bit. All right. So we are good to go. All right. Absolutely, my pleasure. All right. And thank you guys for all the thumbs up. That helps out the channel too. So we definitely like that. All right. Let me make sure I have the right one on here. There we go. So first up for your one card reading is going to be Sun and Moon. You are very welcome. And you want to know, what did Pisces think about your last correspondence? Oh, okay. Let's take a look here and see. Well, we've got the Hermit coming in here. So, they are so much turned inward. It is crazy, isn't it? But yeah. So they are very focused on their own selves and on their own inward journey. So I feel like, it did bring a little bit of brightness in, but a lot of the brightness here is themselves. It's like, this is the lantern. This is your connection, which there's no other connections for them, but they're all focused on their inner journey here. This is all about them. And of course, down here, um, it's brings a little light into their world, but it's way over here. It's not like where they're all up here floating around up in their own ethereal space, which is of course Pisces energy. I have like a stellium, which is like 4 or more planetary. I think it might be 3 or more, but I have like 5 in Pisces. So I know you can be up there away from everything else. And that's where they're at. And they're like, they appreciated it, but they're up there. So I know, Sun and Moon. What are you going to do? But that's what they have for you. So many blessings to you. Hang in there. Hey, Brad. Wahoo! I'm excited too. All right. It looks like your question will be next after LA. Excuse me. So, LA. Is Arash going to settle your case before court? Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, this is the one. So we got the 7 of Pentacles here. And the 7 of Pentacles, I really feel it's usually the card of patience, which what's the last thing that grows on a fruit tree is the fruit. But there's a change of direction. The 7 of Pentacles, I feel the secondary kind of energy of it is for you, which is they take an alternate course. When they start to see the possible fruit that's growing, they're like, why don't we settle outside? So I really feel they're going to settle they're taking the alternate route instead of going down the regular route, which would be settling before court. So I feel like that's going to be a yes on that one for you, LA. So we shall see. I'm excited. But that is what they have for you. So many blessings. All right, Red. Conversations with Robbie are slowly picking back up. Will this continue? Will we have an opportunity to see each other sometime in February? All right, let's take a look here. So you have the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords, they rule over air, but they also have a second portion of water. And you can see the little heart. The cups is in a cage down here. And I feel like with this, there's balancing of heart and mind, but I still feel like the heart is being kept captive here. So it is communication. I feel communication will still continue, but I don't feel like you're going to see each other sometime in February. I feel like the heart is still caged, but communication does continue. So that's good, right? It's better than no communication and not seeing each other. I just feel it's growing more and more with that, and the heart will eventually be let out. So I know, I know. What are you gonna do with them? I tell you what. All right, Red. That's what they have for you. So Christina, you are up next. Hello. It's good to see you too. And you'd like a love reading for January and February. Ooh. So you get the star card, which is the wish fulfillment card. So dreams coming true. So it really feels like this beautiful connection to the spirit world. You can see you're like an umbilical cord reaching to the heavens. But there's like this kind of dual message for you for your love reading is to connect to your higher self. That is will help speed things up around the love department in the outside world because your higher self is really wanting to have this nice little tug, this little um, communication with you. I almost feel like the old, you're probably not old enough, but in the olden days, we used to have the little do the cans with the string and you could actually hear it's almost like that. I feel like there's this string of communication to your higher self, which they're wanting you to kind of expand your self love with your higher self. And that just overflows and moves things in a beautiful ways. It will allow your love vibrational energy to move up and attract something different than you normally would attract in the past. That whole doing what we always did, we get what we always got. And they're like, they want you to expand your self-love, which raises your love vibration, which magnetizes you to bring in something different than you have in the past. So I like that for you. Definitely love being sparked because this is a wish fulfillment, but it starts with more self-love connection to your higher self. So I like it, Christina. That's what you have for this reading. All right, lovely, lovey. Hello, hello. So, what news will your younger daughter get this month regarding her finances? All right. We have the Eight of Cups here, which is leaving behind old emotions, old ways of thinking and believing and feeling, which expands open. I love this Eight of Cups because it definitely shows like doing a ritual of some kind of writing down the emotions that are attached to finances and even be safe, tell her be safe, don't set her home on fire, but even if you do it like in a fire pit or something outside, there's like this ritual of writing down and releasing old emotions related to finances which allow them to move forward. And because where she's headed off here to the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card, so I feel like there's this energy attached to emotion around lack. And it's like this ritual of burning away and releasing the old attachment to old things around worth. Because I feel like these emotions of worth are creating an energy barrier that she's not able to get past it. But if she can look back and see what emotions she has around her worth regarding just her worth in general, releasing those things allows her to move forward and allows a blessing, uh, almost wish fulfillment type of blessings to come in. But I feel like there's this energy that's been keeping her, it's like bubbling down in her subconscious. And when she releases those, it releases um, this positive financial energy into her life as well. So that is what they have for you, lovely, lovely. Many blessings to you. Hey, Dijona Sturgis, good to see you. I'm glad, Christina. Thanks for not leaving me hanging out there. All right, Dijona, are you doing good? What does Spirit have for you? And are you doing well? All right. So the card that made itself known here is the Justice card, which is a great card. You've been doing a lot of reflection here on your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets about things. You're really getting this wonderful balancing that's coming in. So this is a kudos. It will be a high five. You're doing well on reflecting on your life in areas of relationship and job and body and finances. You're really looking into all these small t truths that have been about the fears of losing conditional love. All of those, we start off out of balance with those because we're so inundated with them in our life growing up, as supposed to and should and need to and have to and must. And this is that you've been cutting away more and more and more of those, freeing yourself as you connect more to the capital T truths and seeing things from a higher perspective. So you have been seeing these thoughts and beliefs that have no longer been serving you because they are just like, you know. So I like that you're letting a lot of that go because you're just feeling lighter and lighter, and you're feeling the scales balancing out more in life with that. So that would be, yeah, you are doing well in your journey and in the reflection. All these mirrors that you're seeing, you're doing very well in that. So a big high five from Spirit for you. So I like that for you, Dejona. All right, LA, will the journalist run the story you recommended? Let's take a look here. Whoa. These cards go flying everywhere. Sorry, let me just scroll back down here. There we go. Let's take a look. Will the journalist run the story? Well, you got the Page of Wands, which is new passion, new drive. This would be a positive answer because it's excitement. It's powerful type of energy. So I do feel that that would be a yes for that, LA. So we shall see. I like that. All right, Anna. Good evening to you. I am doing well, thank you. That's my first day back after my break of lives. I take off Mondays and Tuesdays, so I'm excited. I normally wouldn't be on later tonight, but I'm gonna do these lightning rounds for a while as long as there's interest, because I like doing these. So I hope you're doing well too. And you want to clarify Doug's current feelings towards you. Let's take a look. Well, it looks like Mr. Doug here is a little bit confused. The Seven of Cups is a lot of different emotions that are flying around right now, and he's trying to choose what he's really feeling. It's like it's just like a whirlwind of emotions that's happening. I almost feel it's like mind and emotion, just this battle that's going on between them. But it's like he's trying to figure out what emotion is the right one to feel. It's like he's feeling emotions he hasn't felt before, and he's a little bit befuddled and confused. So I like it though. I like the that you're not boring them with the same old emotions, but you're bringing and sparking those emotions within him. But I also feel like there's other stuff happening in his life that's just has him off kilter. Sometimes there might be fear in their life too, because that brings us into a confusing mind. This is more emotion, so I just feel like he has a bunch of different ones, and he doesn't know what to feel, what to think, even. So he's kind of in this weird place, which you're like, I know he is. But that's what they have right now, just a weird place of confusion. He's figuring things out. So, that's what's going on. All right, so that's what they have for you, Anna, Sun and Moon. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm so glad their messages helped. I learn a lot through what spirit communicates to you guys. So I love all the questions you ask because I learn so much. Hey, Lisa. Hello, hello. Kritika, you are up next. So next action of Anavesh towards you. Let's take a look. So Seven of Swords, they're really trying to figure stuff out. The swords are thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, mentalities, and the Seven of Swords is this, the thievery card. They're discovering more and more like this light is shining upon their thoughts and beliefs, and they're really figuring things out about what of their own beliefs have been stealing love and joy and opportunity away. I love the normally, our thoughts and beliefs are circling around us and we hear them, but this is like in their face. It's like, hawk, hawk. They're just like right there. They're not able to escape this. They're having these strong questioning of their beliefs about what should I do? I don't want to have opportunity stolen from me anymore. I'm tired of having my fears of losing conditional love and fears of letting people down and fears of all these different kinds. They're just tired of it, and so it's in their face, and they're figuring things out. So I don't see a next action happening super fast. I feel like they're just caught up in this mind of understanding what it is they really want and why do they keep on letting um, their fears keep them from moving forward in things. And so I feel like the next one after that is the Eight of Swords, which is where they realize, oh, I see what's been blinding me and binding me and making me feel trapped. Now I get it. So I feel like they'll be working on it, but I don't feel like it's like within the next week or two. I feel like more they're figuring things out more in February, and that's when next actions would take place. But I feel like they're just consumed with their mind right now. So that's what they have for you, Kritika. I think we have that before with them, right? They must be an air sign or something. They're caught up in here. All right, but that's what they have for you, Kritika. Alex, you are up. Will R reconcile again with you? All right. Let me see. We had a couple cards fall out here. Let me get one card here. All right. So we have the Two of Pentacles that comes in. This is like the balancing card, Alex. It's like things are just kind of balancing out. I don't see like reconciliation energy here. I just feel like more there's this time here of it's usually like this infinity symbol about cycles. And normally I would be feeling like with that there's like, oh, the cycle will come back again. It won't, it'll, it's like we're on, we're off, we're on, we're off, we're on, we're off with that. And I almost feel like it's time to cut it loose. I feel like if you do, it would just end up cycling back. And do you want to be on this roller coaster cycle of on and off and on and off? I feel like Spirit is saying you deserve more. It's like you're getting dizzy going around in this cycling circle, and that there is. I feel like they're saying there's opportunity of reconciliation again, and then there will be reconciliation opportunities again after that, and again after that. I feel like there's like the cycle will never end. and it's like time to jump off the merry-go-round because you're just going in circles. So that's what I feel like with that, Alex. So I know, I'm sorry, but that's what Spirit has for you right now. It's totally up to you. You can stay on the spinny ride as long as you want, because you learn as you go. So there's not a wrong decision. There's just one that might be more in, alignment for you. So that's what they have for you, Alex. So many blessings to you. All right, Melissa, how will crush Aries S feel, react, think if you confess your romantic feelings soon? Ooh, okay. Let's take a look here. So we've got the Fool card, which is about a new beginning, a new jump, a whole new journey. So with this, you confessing your romantic feelings, it will feel like a new journey for him. It'll be an ending and a new beginning for your relationship. And I feel like a positive one with this here, because of course it could go either way, right? It could be like guess what? You get to go on a new adventure in this direction. But I feel like they will see it as a new opportunity, a new adventure, a new journey. So that's a positive card to have there. So, um, which whenever we confess romantic feelings, it's always going to turn out perfect anyway. That's what I love about the duality of the Fool card, because it's like, you know what? It's either going to be a new journey with them or a new journey with someone else, because at least you're not wondering, right? And I know it's scary to go, oh, what if they don't feel the same? You know what? It frees you in either case. So it is a new journey going to be there. I feel like they will feel like it's a new adventure. Um, but we didn't ask how it would turn out. We just asked, how will they feel, react, and think if you if you feel that. So that's another question, right? Anyway, but that's what they have for you, Melissa. Stacy, hello. Hey, you want to know if C is coming towards you? Let's take a look. Too many cards, too many. We're on one cards here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, well, Eight of Wands. Whoops, Eight of Wands is about energy coming towards you. I guess I had it right the first time. Energy moving towards you, towards you, towards you. So that would be a huge, gigantic yes, Stacy. That energy is moving towards you. So that would be a positive, affirmative outcome for that question. So that is what they have. Boom, boom. All right. Next up, Prati Aksha. I probably murdered that. And you'd like angel guidance. Let's see what your angels want you to know. Wow. Okay. That's too many cards. Take a quick sip here. All right. So this is not a bad card. I know it looks like horrible, right? But Nine of Swords is the insomnia, is the nightmare card. But it just represents Spirit saying, here, I love how they have a white um, kind of angelic being within all the swords, all of these thoughts, beliefs, and mindsets that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love. A lot on your mind, right now, these fears of losing conditional love, the, fear of disappointing others, fear of being disappointed. And these are just in all these areas. It means you're investing so much of your mental energy in trying to have things, checked off that list of the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the must. And this is Spirit wanting to just you to know that you're so close to exhaustion, trying to live up to all that long list, that they know that you'll be able to free yourself from this soon. That Spirit showing up in it as a light of hope, knowing that it's all designed. We all have it as all our humans. We're all given these tons and tons and tons of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that we are told that you have to do in order to be worthy, in order to be successful, in order to be someone. But then we just have this huge aha when we're like, I'm just sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, and you're ready to let them go. And you're so close to releasing so many of those expectations. So just know very, very soon you are reaching that point of letting go of all that energy you're investing in trying to live up to everyone else's expectations. It's that, you know, having trouble going to sleep at night because it's on your mind, waking up in the middle of the night with all this stuff on your mind, dreaming about it, nightmares, first thing waking up, oh God, you know, just know that peace of mind will soon come, but it takes letting it all go when you're just like, I'm tired of it. We don't make changes when our fears outweigh the ugly feeling of us being free and being ourselves. We don't take action when our fears are outweighed by that ugly feeling. That's when we make the change, and you're so close to doing that, which is going to be so freeing for you. And I love that. That's what the angels have for you right now. um, uh, Prati Aksha. Sorry if I murdered that. So many, many blessings to you. So close, so close. All right. CC Lindsay, you are up. Hi. What are Ken's true feelings and intentions towards you currently? You are very welcome. Let's take a look here. So we have the Page of Swords. So we got a thinker. We got a thinker on our hands there, Lindsay. So feelings, well, they've got thoughts, which they're outweighing feelings. But it is good because they are walking across the Ace of Swords here, which means they are looking at things from a different perspective. There is movement and thoughts and beliefs and mindsets around their feelings and intentions towards you. So there might be movement on this soon. You know, seeing it from a higher perspective, those light bulbs, for me, it feels very in favor of their feelings and intentions towards you. But when it just feels like having a relationship with Mr. Spock on Star Trek. It's like emotions are illogical, and let me think through all this stuff. And it's like, well, if you enjoy that, Mr. Spock can be hot to some people. And if that's your thing, go for it, right? Just be patient with it. Emotions come last, logic comes first, is what I feel. So I know the visions they give me, it's wonderful. But that's what they have for you, Lindsay. So uh, many blessings. Hang in there. All right. Eliza. So you'd like to know the situation of R and A. Let's see what's going on with them today. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Yep. Excuse me. So we got the Knight of Swords, which is the quest for truth, the quest for changing thought and belief and mindset. So there's this pursuit, all the knights quest after something, and the swords are, thoughts and mindsets, and they're usually after the Ace of Swords, which is for higher truth, seeing things from a higher perspective, but movement of thought and mindset. So um, it just feels like they're figuring things out. Again, and it's also about movement with communication between them, but not like a movement. I'd still feel like they're headed towards separation, but I feel like communication had broken down while they were figuring some stuff out, but communication and things are moving forward. They're still moving toward their separation, but now they're I almost feel like the communication's becoming clearer between them, and it's not so explosive, but it's because they just know that um, the explosive communication wasn't getting them anywhere toward the end they're looking for, and so now I feel like they're where it was heated about, no, I get this, no, you get this. It's almost like in a divorce where people are fighting over their stuff and they finally are calming down, where they're not in so much fear and they're having more uh, amicable, is that what it is? Peaceful communication. But so movement, more steps, movement. I know it's like a long journey, but that's what they have. So that's the message for today, Lisa, at least for this moment. All right, Stacy, you are up next. How does Aaron feel about you? Let's take a look here and see how Aaron, what's going on here? So they've got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is about work, doing work, and because of it, they're like the outside world is moving forward. So there is this reflection, there is this, I just feel like they have a lot of stuff that was going on in their outside world and they have movement going forward. Um, I don't feel like this is very emotional though. I just feel like they've been doing a lot of stuff in their outside world, worried about job, worrying about career, worrying about place to live and body and finances and possessions. And, sometimes it can mean forward movement in relationships, but I don't feel that here. I just feel like there's so much consumed about the coin and the stuff and security that's what's been going on here. And things are moving forward for them in those, which is good in the long run. I feel like they had put their emotions on hold while they're focusing on everything in the outside world. And now things are starting to move in the outside world, which when enough of it happens, it's like the cycles of the moon. When enough of it happens, then emotions are given uh, some of the power, some of the juice. I feel like they had only so much energy to give to things, and they like turned down the emotional energy really low so that they could focus on the physical and mental energy, if that makes sense. And I feel like it's still there. It's just it's not given a lot of energy. It's like I don't know why they're in a Star Trek mode in my mind right now, but it's like you whenever in the movies where they have starships of some kind, or they um, have like all of the energy moved to the shields, and everything else goes on very low maintenance so that they could do focus the energy on that. That's what I feel is going on right now, Stacy. So they have feelings. It's just all the feelings for everything were turned down low for now. So hopefully soon. I'm feeling, March. I don't know why. Well, I know why in my head. They're showing me like March is when things start to really come to fruition in the outside world, where they're able to um, not have to invest energy in so much on the outside world, that they allow some more to come to their heart. So I know what's up going on. I don't know what's wrong with them, Aaron. I mean, Stacy, what's going on? But anyway, that's what's going on with Aaron. Alexis, you are up next. So what do you need to know right now? Let's see here. So you do have movement of emotion coming up here, and I feel very Valentine energy coming in here. So romance is kind of coming the way, the romantic on the white horse, the movement of emotion that's coming your way. So I feel like there is some love in the air headed towards you, and it is a faster moving out of the four nights. It's the knight of like wands is the fiery knight. That is the fastest moving one. Knight of swords, they're a little bit because the mind can move, but the mind can be stubborn. The heart loves to move fast too. It's like I feel like it's the second fastest moving knight in my opinion, and energy that I pick up on it. So I feel like it's coming fast. I mean, I really feel like maybe there's going to be something expressed towards Valentine's Day, which is only 4 weeks away. Woo! But so definitely, I feel like there's some romance headed your way, at least expression of romance. So that's what they want for you right now. So I like it. All right. So many blessings to you, Alexis. Neelam, I am doing well. Hopefully, you are doing well as well. See you ask a question here in a moment. Let's see. Okay, so Stacy, you are very welcome. Sun and Moon. All right, a general for this week and next. So let's take a look here. Wow. So Queen of Pentacles is coming in, very much Mother Nature, Mother Nurture energy that I'm having here for you, which is about taking care of you, putting yourself first, giving yourself the nurture, get a pedi mani, massage, a hot bath, coffee, book, whatever. It's very much this nurturing you and taking care of your body, taking care of you during these this week and next week. It does bring you benefits because this is about new birth and abundance. So, but I'm really feeling overly. It's the taking care of you, letting you have fun and giving yourself a lot of nurturing and love is what I feel. So that's what they have for you. Yeah, right, Sun and Moon. Yeah, it's like it's so small, but it's better than, it being off screen, right? All right. That was the lantern. All right, Neelam. So do you see Audrey accepting your work, hence publishing your articles? Okay, let's take a look here. See what does Spirit want you to know. All right. We do have the Hierophant here, which is, a positive card because the Hierophant is about finding your inner truth. It is about commitment and contract too. So I do feel like this will be, if there's some sort of contract and some sort of um, agreements, just make sure to check the fine print because this is about contractual type of legal things too. So I would say that this is a positive, bright light. That this is a yes. Just pay attention to the contracts or any kind of agreements. Just make sure it's clear that everything is in writing, not just verbal, type of things. That it's legal if you are going to be getting any kind of compensation. Just make sure it's legit. So I do like that though. So very, very bright. All right. So be Christiana, you are up next. Hello. What will be the outcome for Arnold and you? All right, let's take a look here. It looks like here there's this change of direction. I mean, the Two of Wands is about being not a change of direction, but a fork in the road of a direction. It's like decisions need to be made, and I really feel like this is Spirit saying that whatever you focus on is what grows and expands in your life. And so they're more giving you this message of if you focus on what you feel is missing or like what you fear would come into your life or what's in your life that you don't want, that when you focus on that, that grows and expands. But if you focus on what you're grateful for, focus on what you do want in your life and joy and love and laughter, that expands instead. And I feel like they're wanting you to know that you're not at the whim of someone else's decision in the life about how it will impact you, whether it comes together or not. They're like, whatever you focus on is what gets to grow in your life. And I feel like they're kind of having this be a beautiful mirror lesson for you to really step into your power and realize that you get to decide where you invest your energy. So whatever comes the way, I feel like they're like having you come back to this moment right here, right now, and asking, what do you want to grow in your life? What are you focusing your energy on? and you get to decide which way you want to have that go. And and there's the power that comes from that. So it's really like this beautiful power message for you from spirit. They're like, oh, outcomes, schmoutcomes. They're like, yeah, they're overrated. What you get to decide is what energy you want to invest in this moment. And they're trying to show you that the future. I was reading what I saw a meme today. It was from Byron Katie, amazing, amazing lady. She goes, it was like the past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist, so our thoughts about them are just illusion anyway. It's like what we have is right now. What are you focusing on right now? I feel is what spirit is bringing in there for you. So sorry that they're not giving you a message about the outcome, but they're giving you beautiful energy for the moment, which I love. All right, Neelam, you also wanted to know, will Omar Aquarius marry you? All right, let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know here? Well, we got the Six of Cups here, which is more the nostalgia and the memory. Um, if Omar is not from like your past, um, meaning like you've known him for a long time, then I would say no. I feel like someone from your past is more going to be coming back into your life. So if it's someone that you had a romantic interest, like a childhood friend, someone that you might have had a crush on in the past, I feel like this is more likely. Now, if Omar is someone like you're like, oh yeah, we've known each other since we were very young, it's that type of energy I feel is coming in here, but I don't feel like it's, if not, then no, I feel like there's someone returning from your past um, in a positive way that would bring that in there. So that is what they have for you, Neelam. So, but if they are, like you said, oh yeah, then that would be a yes for there. But I feel like it's energy of a old love or crush from the past that comes back into your life is more likely. All right, that's what they have for you. So, info entertainment, you are up next. What is coming in regards to travel? Will Canada be suitable for your family? All right, let's take a look here and see. Well, you had the judgment card come out here. This is like this higher calling. This would be your higher self bringing you to this new heightened awareness, seeing things from a different perspective. So I feel like the traveling is more an inner travel than it is it's like astral travel versus a physical external travel. Because this is like your higher self calling you to a, a dream or a mission or whatever that's more in tune with your higher heart. Usually it's two X's, which is double endings, double new beginnings. But I don't feel like external travel with that. I feel like this is more of an internal transformation. It's like, uh, again, I just feel the calling. Your higher self is calling you inward to this place of a dream that is more in alignment with like your mission in life here. It's like your high heart wants you to be able to express the unconditional love in your heart with the world in a special unique way. And I feel like they're like, it's not outward movement, it's more inward movement. And so I feel like they're saying with whatever decisions that you're trying to make, is it decisions of the mind you're making or decisions of your heart that you're making? And to take some time to really look into that is what I'm feeling like they're guiding you towards. So um, I feel like they're saying travel inwardly. They're really not telling me, will Canada be suitable for your family? I feel like they're saying, follow your heart, follow this passion that you have within your heart. And that's the answer. That's your true north. That's the compass by which to guide your life. So it's like when you follow that, everything falls into place. When you're trying to follow all the supposed to's and shoulds and need tos of what we're told, then that's what takes us off into disappointments. So that's what they have for you. So hopefully that helps info. Many blessings to you there. All right. So Daisy, you are up. What did your old friend A think when he saw you earlier today? Well, yep, there you go. I had a feeling, Daisy, right? When they mentioned that they turned it down, I was like, well, I don't know. So what did your old friend A think of you? So we got the 5 of cups here, and the 5 of cups is about, it's like there's mixed feelings, right? So there's the 3 of cups, which are spilt, which are the disappointments and heartbreak and things not turning out emotionally like they wanted it to. But there's also this power of choice that comes in here where they're able to see things from a different perspective. And so I almost feel like with all of this, it's a mixed bag. They like, on one hand, they felt this, on the other hand, they felt this, and because the power of choice is coming in, which neither choice is wrong or right, but I feel like they had um, emotions from the past, but also like emotions of possibility for the future, if that makes sense. So it's just kind of like they're going back and forth, they're going back and forth. Mixed bag is what I keep hearing with that. So you know so they had old memories, and then but they're like living in the now, but they had old memories, but they're living in the now, but old memories, but living in the now. I feel like they're just going back and forth between the two. But I'm very glad to hear about the art club, so yay. All right, very good. Well, that's what they have for you, Daisy, so many blessings there. All right. Well, yeah, Christina, I'm glad you're also old enough to remember with the telephone on the string. All right, Dejona, you are very welcome, lovely Dejona. All right, Cambanice. I'm probably murdering that. My apologies. Will Stephen get his work permit approval? And that would be yes. There's a Ace of Pentacles as new opportunities opening up in the outside world. So this would be definitely new seeds, new beginnings in the outside world. So that would be a yes for that, Kembani. So easy breezy. I like it. June, old enough to remember your aunt's having party lines. Wow. Yeah. Um, I remember those times. I think they were a different type, the one that maybe I'm remembering, but they used to have those. Uh, it's funny. Isn't it funny how amazing how things have changed now? We carry phones around in our hands or little things in our ears. Amazing. You are very welcome, Dejona. Hey, Christy. Welcome back. So, whatever spirit wants to reveal to you right now. All right. That one right there. Let's see what this is here. Well, spirit wants to reveal to you that they are around you. 3 of Cups is like celebration and like community and stuff, but it's a special card that represents like this is your spiritual posse that is always surrounding you, letting you know that you are never ever alone. Your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones on the other side, ancestors, unicorns, fairies, leprechauns, whatever you believe those beings of unconditional love and light are, they're saying that they are around you and you are never, ever, ever alone. And definitely, they will not meddle with your life outside of what you asked them to before you came down here. But you can ask of your own free will for questions to be answered, signs, synchronicities, as long as it doesn't interfere with the any restrictions you gave them during this lifetime at any point. They are more than willing to show themselves. So definitely ask them of your own free will, and they will reveal themselves to you. So I like it. So That's what they have, Christy. Many, many blessings to you. How fun. All right, Critique Gug. So glad that resonated. And we are to Outlander. Right. I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes or so. I'll try to get through as many as possible here. So, Outlander, what does Sin want to tell you the most about your connection with one another? Okay, let's take a look here. Right? Unicorns. All right. Keep on getting multiple cards here. All right. Outlander, what does Sin want to tell you? Okay, there it goes. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, which the Nine of Pentacles is about this um, staying true to yourselves. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, the nine is the hermit's journey. It's about searching inward for whatever suit or whatever, you know, it is. And the Nine of Pentacles is about your worth in relationship to the outside world. And it seems like the connection with one another is there's this independence about finding your worth within yourself. I mean, you're never alone. You have spirit with you. There's always a winged creature there. But there is this, um, the most about your connection with one another is that you can stay independent, uh, which is interesting, right? Which is great because that is the foundation, a wonderful, strong foundation of a relationship is that I find my worth within me, you find your worth within you. I don't need you, you don't need me, but wanting one another is a strong foundation. It's not needy, it's not um, desperate, it's not unstable because you're finding your stability within your own selves, but that you can come together. It's like keeping your own separate friends. You have your own dreams. It doesn't have to all be the same. You know, it's like not, it's not a codependent relationship. It's an interdependent type of connection. Um, and I like that, but that's what they're wanting to communicate at this time, Outlander. So many blessings to you. All right, Taylor, Safia, Washington. How do the people at your new job feel about you? All right, let's take a look here. Oh, very bright, very sunshiny, very joyful. A bright light that comes in, and so I like that. It's someone that brings joy and light in, and so they see you in this way. Now, granted, also what people see when they look at someone else is what they see in themselves too. So just realize that they see you in this way. You are this brightness. You shine and you have this joy and this great energy. But also, uh, that's the general consensus, but every individual person is going to see something different when they look at you because you are a mirror. And they will, if a monkey looks in a mirror, they're going to see a monkey. If a horse looks in a mirror, they're going to see a horse. So just realize that when people see things, it has very little to do with you because they're seeing through the filter of their own eyes, and they're going to see in someone the characteristics they see in themselves in the moment. So they could be in a great mood and they're like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. And they could be in a mad mood and go, oh my God, what a jerk you are. And then you're like, well, you're telling me about yourself, you know. So there is this beautiful awareness that they're bringing through this question for you too, is that whatever you see in other people is because what's going on inside of you too. So I like it, Taylor, but the consensus is a bright light and it's very positive. So I like that. All right, Alex, you are very welcome. June 333, you are up. Hello. So is Dan helping you with the project, and is he recommending Haley? Okay. Haley? Maybe Haley? All right. So we have the Hanged Man here, and the Hanged Man is seeing things from this higher perspective, but it is this waiting type of energy. I feel like um, it's paused. There's this delay that's happening because it's like a cocoon. It takes time for things to unfold, and it's moving very slowly, but it's kind of just hanging, right? It's just like um, not forward movement. And so I feel like there's just this, again, just a pause that's happening there. And so I don't feel like it's moving forward at this moment. Um, so this is what Spirit is wanting you to know. And what happens while we get the pause button, whether it's relationship, work, whatever it may be, it basically is happening for us to evaluate and look at our fears, look at our self-love, our self-worth. And so whenever anything is moving slow, it's like, okay, why would I want this to be slowed down right now? What can I learn through this? What am I seeing? What am I experiencing? Because that pauses happen for us, anyone that's involved in this situation. It's like, am I freaking out? Okay, what do I need to know about the energy of this moment that is coming up within me? And so I feel like that is, the reflection time that is happening right now. So I know, June, I know, but that's what they have for you. So many blessings to you. Hang in there. All right. Hey, Gemini, Sun, Aquarius, Moon. Yes, you love them. Great. Thank you so much for the feedback. I'm loving them, so I'm glad you are too. And thank you for liking and subscribing, Melissa. Good. All right, so Gemini, you want to know you're leading an audit for the first time at work next week. You're nervous, big scale. All right. So, any advice from Spirit? Yeah. So they are saying just, swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. The nerves are fears. And what they're having you look at is the biggest thing that you can do is take a big breath and look at your thoughts and beliefs about yourself. Here's you looking into the mirror, going, what of your own fears, your fears of losing conditional love are binding you and making you feel trapped and restricted. So the advice is to look at your fears because the fears are what take us out of our minds, right? When we're nervous or scared, then we're not thinking clearly, we're confused, we're out of our human mind, which is the intelligent, compassionate, brilliant mind, and it's replaced by a cat mind who chases after the red dot that hisses and attacks and runs away or just attacks. And it's like, realize what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets about yourself are limiting you. Where's this doubt coming from? Where's this fear coming from? And it's like you just take deep breaths and come out of that, realize that you are brilliant and that um, you know, have everything you need to make it successful. If you're nervous and it's the first time you're doing this, who has done a big scale project before? Who has done this in the past? Go ask them for advice. They would love it, if you ask them, hey, this is my first time, and can I ask you advice on how would you go about this? Or, can I show you my plan and can you tell me if there's anything I'm missing? You know, just, that shows proactiveness. And whoever it is that you feel is an expert in it will be blown away that you came to them. Right. So that's what I feel they have for you, Gemini Sun. But, you know, Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moon, boom, you got it. Just don't doubt yourself. Just look into your fears. What are you fearing? Face the fear and go, okay, no, I've done all the steps. I've looked at everything. Just ask for advice from experts within where you're at. I feel like it's one. I feel like it's one person that you're like, I know who to go to. And I'm just gonna go, hey, do you have a moment? Can I just take 30 minutes of your time um just run my proposal or my process by you, just to make sure I'm not missing anything, and they'll love it and you'll be fine. But that's what I feel spirit has for you, so that's what they want you to know. All right, you are very welcome, Pratyaksha. All right, Elisa, you're good there. Hello, Nilam. Nuza. Yes, Nuza Maranda, you can get a reading. And you want to know, is Abdul really going to Paris or is he lying? Uh-oh. Someone's going to get busted out, maybe. Let's take a look here. All right. Oh, nope. Got too many cards there. Let me see here. So is he really going to Paris or is he lying? And you have the Lover's card here, which is about emotional choice. um, you know, I feel like with this, I think you know what I feel about this. But the Lover's card is such a brilliant, beautiful card, though, because it does tell us that within each moment, we are the ones that get to choose what emotion we want to feel as we go through anything. And we also have what story we apply to anything as we're going through it too. But with that, I feel like there's someone else with that. And I feel like that, and that's why I feel like you're trusting your intuition too. You're just like, I'm picking up, my spidey senses are saying something right. And I really feel like you're picking up on that they are really not going to Paris. They're going to an alternate location. Um, but but with all of it, whatever's going on with this, you get to choose what emotion you want to feel with it. Don't have to make it about you. You're just like, you know what? I can make my own choices for my own life. And I just feel like, yeah, I do feel like they're meeting someone else somewhere else with that card. I normally don't feel that way with it, but I really do feel that with it. And I feel like I feel like that's what's going on as well. So, but everything happens for us. When we realize it, we're like, you know what? I get to stand up for me and what I want in my life. And so I feel like you're just like, you know what? This is what I needed. And now I don't have to waste my energy there. I'm going to, do what I want to do. So much love and many blessings to you. You deserve more. Exactly. Exactly. All right. All right. Many blessings to you. Hang in there. All right. All right. I was hoping I was going to get like all the way down, but more keep on coming in. I have hit my 1 hour mark. So we're going to go ahead and shut this one down in this session, but I will be back in just a little over 2 hours for my evening session, which will be 2 hours long. So thank you guys again for being part of my lightning round. And I hope you guys are enjoying these and they're bringing you value. I did get through quite a few readings, which I am glad to bring through these beautiful messages. Be sure to check out the free reading giveaway. Here is the link again in case you missed it at the beginning. And for all the thumbs up for this lightning round, it does tell me that you do enjoy them. So it also helps spread the Zen love. So thank you guys so much for everyone that gave a thumbs up. I will be back here in a couple hours. And yeah, so we will see you then. Please know, as you're going throughout each and every second of every day of your life, that you are unconditionally loved by the mother and father of all things. And of course, I love you guys too. I think I'm going to be doing these lightning rounds, every day, Wednesday through Sunday. On Wednesday and Thursday, I only usually come in on the evenings. Fridays, I am Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm in the mornings at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, in the evenings too. But I'm also going to sneak in a lightning round, I think, in between those two, because I'm loving them. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. Much love to you all, and we'll see you guys soon. Until then, have a great day or great night, wherever you're at in the world. Much love to you. Take care.